There we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Anthony, and you're checking out the Breakout Daily. Thank you so much for tuning in. And it's time for some mail call. So I just got this guy right here, this beautiful USPS box. We're going to crack this thing open. This was from a auction kind of claim sale thing that I did about a week ago. So let's see what kind of books we got. But before I dive into this, got the trusty Spyderco. Look at this thing. Nice and used. Anyways, we've got, over a dozen books in here, I believe. And yeah, we got some cool stuff we're going to be looking at, I hope. So make sure to check us out over on Instagram, on TikTok, and yeah, check us out, Breakout Daily. Let's see what we got in this box of goodness. You always got to love how it's sealed. Oh, yeah. One funny and notable thing when you're buying comics, you always want to make sure that they're using like comic book holders. And like I save all these because at some point I'm going to sell some books. And then we got a slab right there. Slab will open up last. Super stoked. This is very exciting for me. The slab is anyways. And so are these other books, of course. Let me, okay, we're good to go. So let's see what we got. First guy. Anyways, these, you gotta love these boxes. Whoever came up with these is a genius. These are from Gen Mini's Comic Supply. They protect the books when you're shipping them. That's the other reason why I keep them. All right, so here we go. Some books that I am super anticipating to add to the collection. I have not looked at these, haven't seen them in person. I did these on what's called Pop Shop Live, so it's really quick. You get one of these, and this is the comic, and bam, you're buying it or not buying it. Someone else has the opportunity. So we'll start it off with this one. Captain America #1. Look at this bad boy. Beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. That should be, looks like an Alex Ross cover. Anyways, good looking book. Okay. That was a mark on the cover. So we got Captain America #1. I am like super digging Captain America. We've got Tony Stark Iron Man, self-made man #1. Trying to get the glare off. I've got to put a cover over the window behind us here. Anyways, another beautiful book right there. Okay, next one. And again, I'm opening this live with you, so I get to see the condition and I get to see what the hell I bought. Sweet. Scotty Young Extreme Carnage. Alpha. Right there. Look at that book. Beautiful. Hopefully it'll... Damn glare is everywhere. There you go. So check that out. Beautiful book. Look at that thing. Huge Scotty Young fan, if you don't know. We've got X-Men #1. Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Sunfire, Rogue, Wolverine, Cinch, and Polaris. Again, right there. Look at this. So I am building a X-Men collection, and that's the reason I'm doing that. These next books, we went into a bidding war. We went into auctions. We went into all kinds of stuff as far as it goes. So, but check this out. Let's see if I can get it to show. Ooh. There's one of them. Very nice. And then we've got a Skybound variant right there. And if you guys want to see more of these books, the covers themselves, I'll be posting these to Instagram. I'm going to try to get coordinated enough to post the video and then show you guys the books on Instagram, so it's kind of a in unison video drops. Then I'll show you some of the books, but awesome cover so far. Super stoked. This was one I was actually just looking at. I love this cover. This is just so crazy. So crazy. And then I'll actually put something up on the window here the next time I shoot a video, so I apologize for the reflection. Up front, what else do we got? Bam! Look at this Gleason cover, 1 in 100. X-Men, the new X-Men #1 cover. That Mylar, man, that thing really shows. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Again, if you want to see these comics, check us out. breakoutdaily on Instagram. We'll do some TikToks with these as well. Absolutely great cover. Building up the new X-Men series, I've got a ton of covers. This was one I was happy to pick up. The pricing is a give and take. Some of the stuff, I feel like because you have like a couple of seconds to respond because you've got other buyers in there. Some of it I wish they were more descriptive, but this is a pretty clean looking book. A little bit of spine wear. Anyways, as you guys know, Secret Wars is picking up like crazy. There we go. Secret Wars #1. And what a beautiful book that is. Let's keep going. We got, this was one I won. So a cool thing with some of these folks, you get the opportunity to also possibly win one. So here's a Cage #1 with a cool cover. We have Doom 2099, which was another one that I won. Looks like it's in pretty darn good condition as well. And hopefully at this point I'll have snapped some photos so the reflection doesn't kill. My Scotty Young X-Men #1 finally had to get this added to the collection. And then we got some more Stray Dogs. Look at this. This comic hits you like a freight train. Beautiful. Beautiful. Had to get in on the Stray Dogs, man. That comic is going absolutely bonkers right now. So that was Stray Dogs #2, the third printing. This is Stray Dogs #3, the third printing. Right there. You guys can see that. Again, I'll hopefully have some photos posted up aside from my poor reflections. Black Panther #1. Nice variant of the latest rendition of Mr. Black Panther. And then I had to buy, the next two books are pretty cool. This is a Spawn Batman. And, damn, she has a little bit of spine wear, the Prestige. Frank Miller, Todd McFarlane, two of the greats. And then the last book, which is a super cool book, and then we'll dive into the slab. So I've been dancing around the whole Hulk 181, 180 books because I don't have the money to invest into those at this time. However, I am trying to build a collection. I wouldn't say around it, but to pick some pieces that I believe are a part of it. And this one is definitely one of those. And that is What If Wolverine Had Killed the Hulk? And this book is in really good condition. Wow. Which is really nice. Other than it looks like part of the cover got clipped because part of the four is missing, but this is still a beautiful book. Look at that guy. Bam. So I love these books. In this, a lot of these books that I got here, some are obviously newer, some are older, but the bulk of them are going into my personal collection, to include this slab, this guy right here, this fella right here, definitely going into my personal collection. And to kind of lead up to this book, huge Todd McFarlane fan. I've mentioned that before. Image Comics fan. I did a full podcast episode talking about Todd McFarlane, talking about what he's done for the comic industry with Image Comics and the other curators and creators and whatnot. And Spawn being one of my favorite comics of all time, still is. I'm glad to see that actually the Spawn stuff is finally starting to pick up some steam. I feel like it's long overdue, and this plays a part in it. Is it the absolute one that I wanted? No. Nonetheless, it is one that will be happily welcomed into my personal collection. And that's Spawn 300. CGC 9.8, and it is signed by Mr. Todd McFarlane. And what a cover it is. So there it is. Again, the glare's killing, so hopefully I'll do a photo of it. But nonetheless, I got it for a fair price, I felt like. And what an incredible, monumental moment for Spawn. Obviously hitting the 300, 301 marker and then continuing over. This is the sketch cover for Spawn 300. I wanted the 301 style, and there's some other covers that I wanted, but the 300 nonetheless, it is a CGC 9.8 signed by Todd McFarlane himself. So super stoked to add this to the collection. This is again one of those books that will be happily welcomed into my personal collection. And I gotta start fucking around with Spawn a bit more, because I have quite a few books from Spawn from my earlier years of collecting, and I feel like they're just going to keep growing with value as Spawn Universe comes out, Spawn King or King Spawn comes out, and as the steam continues to build. I feel like the earlier books are just going to continue to grow in value, and then some of the monumental books with characters like what is it, Angelica the Gunslinger. I just fucked that up, but just some of the books and where they're going, and hopefully the movie project that Todd McFarlane's talked about several times over comes to fruition. Hopefully some of this other stuff kind of starts building up and they get even bigger and bigger, because for being an independent at the time and being able to accomplish what Todd McFarlane, Image Comics, and all those guys have done over the last 20, 30 years, almost 30 years is amazing. And they need to be celebrated, and they need to be at the forefront of whatever is happening in the movie industry and the comic industry. And they have the right to be. And obviously Image Comics are blowing up, and a lot of cool things are coming in that direction. But this, again, is one that I was super proud to get and add to my collection. And I've got others that will be coming, but yeah, super proud to add that, guys. So that's the mail call today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Breakout Daily. Again, you guys will see this stuff featured on the Instagram page at break.outdaily. It'll be featured on some of this stuff will be featured on our TikTok, and we're going to start trying to do at least one video a week, possibly build up to 2 videos, 3 videos. It depends on how busy I get and what we've got going on. But a lot of these books, to include the What If Wolverine had killed the Hulk, those are awesome books that are just welcomed into the collection, and so much more. So thanks again for tuning in. If this is your first time checking us out, hit the subscribe button. Help support us. If you have a comment or question, drop that down below as well, and we'll catch up with you in the next video.